I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockmarketmentor.com, and it is Friday, February 5th. And look, a lot of big news on TV today, all of it bad. Even the jobs number, not that great. Unemployment number, headline number, we're even lower unemployment than we were before, but if you look at the participation, that's not so good. Bottom line is this. A lot of bad news on the horizon, a lot of it chatted up on TV. I've narrowed my stuff down to 3 stocks that I saw on TV, and I want to go through these with you today, see if we can find any trades, or, by the way, not. Okay, GPRO. Weekly chart here. Let's look at the daily chart. Okay, this thing's been a fiasco from about day 90, after it peaked out here like 90 bucks. It's still funny to me that a camera company could get up almost to $100. But here's the deal. This thing's not going down forever. After the market closed today, this is Friday, they reported that they've got a patent licensing deal with Microsoft. Okay, stock's up a little bit. I got a feeling that if it wasn't for the fact that there was a massive bloodbath on Wall Street where just about everything except inverse ETFs was down, this stock would be up a lot more. And besides, it's Friday, so by the time I'm doing this video, everybody's probably already drunk. It's been that kind of week. So the stock's up a bit after hours. What, 4%? And 4% is kind of a lot, but it's still really in a massive downtrend. Here's the deal. I think, and I've been bearish on this for a while, but it's been specifically trend in the fact that I think the business is crap. But $9 is a good low. That is a really good reference point for you. And think about it this way, you Shark Tank lovers. This is a Kevin O'Leary deal. O'Leary'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll make you, okay, I've got an offer for you. And then Mark Cuban and Damon and everybody else says, yeah, licensing deal. That's what the guy likes to do. The cool thing is it's good for Microsoft, but it's also very good for GPRO. So I believe $9 is probably going to be a meaningful low here. I'm not, quote, calling the bottom, though frankly I'm tempted to. But this is the deal. I don't have to. What I'm saying is this. If the stock falls below $9, you really don't want to be long it because it would be only $9 above ultimate support. But as long as the stock stays above $9, frankly, I think you want to be long because this Microsoft deal, like I said, if it was reported any other time than Friday, after this massive sell-off that we've had, I think the stock would be up more. Okay, Amazon. They were talking about, everybody's talking about this stuff today on CNBC. This is a pullback to the 200-day moving average. This thing has been above the 200-day moving average, it seems like almost forever. Okay. This was a big extension above. This was another big extension above. Big extension above. All these big extensions above. This is just like barely below it now. This stock's going to go a lot lower. It's just going to go a lot lower. It's always been expensive, so you can't say, well, yeah, but as the stock, falls down, it gets cheaper, and so it's more attractive to money managers. Okay, that's true in theory. As things fall, they get closer to the ground. But when an expensive stock goes out of favor because money managers aren't into buying expensive stocks anymore, a 60-point change in price is not going to make this stock less expensive. It's a little bit like buying 10 lottery tickets as opposed to 1. Yes, your odds of winning the lottery have just increased tenfold, but they're still basically about nothing. Similarly, a little pullback here makes the stock less expensive, but it still ain't cheap. Let's just put it that way. And then the last thing I want to cover here in this video is Facebook. Okay, you got kind of a short term, if I can go way out, almost looks like a little blow off top. Just a real big massive rally after earnings out of a sideways consolidation. But your real buy point, if you're looking to buy Facebook in this kind of market, stick in a price alert at 98 bucks, 97, 96. I mean, it's, you're always more bearish right at the bottom, but that's just the way things are. But this is a stock that's in corrective mode. We'll see a bottom sometime, a tradable bottom sometime this next week. And in the meantime, I would just want to watch Facebook. Know that it is in consolidation. You don't have to rush here and say like, oh my gosh, 104. That's my last opportunity I'm going to get to buy this stock. Trust me, with these expensive tech names, the high growth names starting to fall out of favor, you'll get a chance to buy Facebook at lower levels than here, and frankly, below $100 too. When you see this, think of that. Think of that. They do pull back, and they pull back hard. So, okay, that's it for this video. 3 stocks I saw on TV. I'll see you back here on Monday.